Imagine waking up inside a locked hotel room. Your head hurts, you can barely breathe, and then you look beside you. Your girlfriend is lying dead on the floor. Blood everywhere. Outside the room, police officers are breaking the door. Police! Open the door. Within seconds, officers rush inside and arrest you. But here's the terrifying part. The killer is gone. No broken windows, no secret exit, no footprints, no escape route, nothing. It's as if the murderer disappeared into thin air. This is The Invisible Guest, one of the smartest psychological thrillers ever made, a movie filled with lies, fear, guilt, manipulation, and one of the greatest twists in thriller history. The story begins with Adrian Doria, a rich and successful businessman. He has luxury cars, a beautiful family, a massive company, and a perfect public image. People admire him. Media calls him an inspiration. But behind this perfect life, Adrian is secretly having an affair with a photographer named Laura Vidal. They meet secretly in luxury hotels, go on private trips, and continue lying to everyone around them. At first, their relationship feels exciting. But slowly, that excitement turns into destruction. One night, Adrian and Laura are driving through a lonely mountain road after spending time together. The weather is cold. Dark forest surrounds the road. Everything feels calm until suddenly a deer appears in front of the car. Laura loses control and crashes into another vehicle. Silence fills the road. Both of them rush outside and discover a badly injured young man. His name is Daniel Garrido. Laura panics and wants to call an ambulance, but Adrian stops her. He isn't worried about Daniel. He's worried about himself, his reputation, his wife, his company, his perfect life. Fear slowly transforms him into something terrifying. Instead of helping Daniel, Adrian convinces Laura to hide the accident. That moment feels horrifying because it feels real. A young man is dying, and two people are only thinking about protecting themselves. Suddenly, another car stops nearby. A middle-aged man steps out asking if they need help. Laura somehow controls herself and lies smoothly. She pretends they only hit a deer. The man believes them and leaves, but Adrian and Laura don't realize this man is actually Daniel's father, Tomas Garrido. Yes, the father of the boy they just hit, and from this moment fate slowly starts trapping them. Adrian takes Daniel's body and drives away alone. He reaches a swamp hidden deep in the mountains. Dark water, fog everywhere, complete silence, and there he sinks Daniel's car underwater. The body disappears beneath the swamp. The evidence disappears, and Adrian believes the nightmare is over. But guilt never disappears. Meanwhile, Daniel's parents become desperate, searching for their son. This part of the movie becomes emotionally painful. Daniel's mother waits every night, hoping he will return home. His father searches endlessly, talking to police, calling friends, and driving around searching roads. Imagine not knowing whether your child is alive or dead. That uncertainty destroys them mentally every single day. But while Daniel's parents are suffering, Adrian continues living his luxurious life. Business meetings, media interviews, award ceremonies, pretending nothing happened. And honestly, that contrast makes Adrian feel even more terrifying. Soon, police investigations begin. Search teams start looking for Daniel. News channels start covering the disappearance. Then suddenly, shocking information appears. According to police reports, Daniel stole money from the bank where he worked and escaped. At first, this sounds believable, but later we discover Laura secretly manipulated Daniel's banking information to create this fake story. She wanted police to stop searching forever. She wanted Daniel to disappear completely from public attention. Now Adrian and Laura are trapped inside layers of lies. But unlike Adrian, Laura slowly starts collapsing emotionally. She becomes nervous, anxious, and scared because deep inside she still feels guilt. Meanwhile, Daniel's father, Tomas, starts remembering strange details from the night of the accident. Laura's nervous behavior, her lies, the damaged car, and slowly he realizes someone is hiding the truth about his son. Months later, Adrian and Laura suddenly receive mysterious blackmail messages. Someone knows the truth. Someone discovered everything. Someone is watching them. The messages demand money and instruct them to come to a remote hotel called Hotel Bella Vista. The moment they arrive, the atmosphere changes completely. Cold mountains, fog outside, silent hallways, empty surroundings. Everything feels unsettling, almost like death itself is waiting inside the hotel. Then suddenly Adrian receives a message from Laura's phone saying, "I'll tell everything." Fear instantly spreads across Adrian's face because now he realizes everything may collapse. Both of them rush toward the hotel room, and suddenly Adrian gets attacked from behind. Everything goes black. Minutes later, Adrian wakes up beside Laura's dead body. Blood everywhere. Panic everywhere. Police begin breaking the hotel room door. Adrian screams desperately for help. But when officers finally enter the room, there is nobody else inside. The killer has vanished. The room was locked from inside. No broken windows, no hidden exits, nothing. It feels impossible. And this mystery traps both Adrian and the audience completely. Everyone believes Adrian killed Laura. The police, the media, even his own wife. His perfect life begins collapsing piece by piece. His wife leaves him. His daughter is taken away. Business partners abandon him. The same man once praised by society is now treated like a criminal. To save himself, Adrian hires a legendary lawyer named Virginia Goodman, an old woman famous for never losing a single case. But Virginia feels different immediately. She doesn't trust Adrian. She studies him carefully. Every facial expression, every hesitation, every lie hidden behind his words. And slowly she starts breaking him psychologically. Scene after scene, Adrian's confidence begins collapsing because deep inside he knows he is guilty. Virginia forces Adrian to reveal the complete truth. The affair, the accident, the body, the lies, everything. And while Adrian talks, the audience slowly realizes something horrifying. Daniel may actually have still been alive after the crash. Meaning Adrian didn't just hide a body, he may have killed Daniel by abandoning him. That realization completely changes Adrian's character. He no longer feels like a victim. He becomes the monster. Meanwhile, Daniel's parents continue suffering every single day while the truth remains hidden underwater. Virginia then creates a shocking theory. According to her, Daniel's father, Thomas, discovered the truth. He blackmailed Adrian and Laura, lured them into the hotel, killed Laura, and escaped secretly using help from his wife who worked at the hotel. At first, this theory sounds believable. Even Adrian starts trusting Virginia completely because finally someone appears to understand him. But then Virginia notices contradictions. Tiny mistakes, small details Adrian overlooked, and suddenly everything changes again. Virginia reveals something terrifying. Laura never planned the blackmail. She actually wanted to confess everything. The hotel meeting was her final attempt to tell the truth to Daniel's parents. She wanted Adrian to surrender with her, but Adrian refused. A fight broke out between them, and in panic, Adrian killed Laura himself. At this exact moment, the entire movie flips upside down. The mysterious killer never existed. The locked room mystery was fake. Everything was Adrian's manipulation. And then comes one of the greatest twists in thriller history. Virginia Goodman was never a lawyer. She is actually Daniel Garrido's mother. Yes, the entire conversation was a trap from the beginning. Every emotional question, every psychological trick, every fake courtroom pressure, all of it was planned perfectly. While Adrian confessed everything, his words were secretly being recorded. At the same time, Daniel's father, Thomas, discovers the exact swamp location where Adrian buried Daniel's body, and suddenly, Adrian realizes the horrifying truth. The weak, helpless parents he underestimated have completely destroyed him, not with violence, not with guns, but with intelligence, patience, pain, and truth. The final moments of the movie feel incredibly emotional because for the first time, Adrian finally understands something. Money can hide evidence. Power can manipulate people. Lies can delay justice. But guilt? Guilt never disappears. That final expression on Adrian's face, fear, helplessness, and regret, feels unforgettable because the real monster in this movie was never a ghost. It was selfishness. It was human fear. It was guilt. And honestly, that makes this movie more terrifying than most horror films ever made. If you enjoyed this emotional thriller explanation, Then like the video, subscribe to the channel, and comment. Truth always wins. See you in the next movie explanation.